Hello and welcome to I'm sick and I did not get to make the video that I wanted to make originally. Been sick for a week. That's no excuse. I should have been doing other stuff during that time. Also, this is not the microphone I'm using, but let's pretend that this is the one I'm using. It makes me, I don't know, it makes me feel more comfortable. I feel like I have to be holding something or like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm also in the middle of a huge life change. As you can see, none of my knickknacks are here right now. It's all empty. It's been empty for a while now. I have a script for like this video that I've been meaning to make. I was supposed to be making it like maybe a month or two from now. But seeing as I'm sicky and I just want to get content out for the month mark, which may or may not happen. Today's the 30th. I will have one day to edit this video. So it should be easy, I think, hopefully. When I say that I grew up playing video games, I mean it. I'm not lying to you. I mean it. Some of my earliest memories as a wee baby are of me thinking that if I moved the controller as I jumped while playing Super Mario World, Mario would jump higher. Sorry, I'm running on Theraflu and hopes and dreams right now. The first console that my family ever had was the Super Nintendo. I freaking love that thing. I think it's like one of the best consoles in the history of mankind. So I just kind of want to talk about all the games that I got to play with my sibling. And for the Super Nintendo, we just had like four games to choose from, which was, you know, quite a bit back then. Yeah, I just want to talk about that. I'm really sorry again. This should have been a different video. I should have been roaming the grassy knolls in Oblivion, trying to become grand champion of the arena. The Super Mario World was one of the games that we had. It definitely holds a really special place in my heart. It had everything. It had Mario, it had Luigi, it had Bowser, it had colors, it had jumping, it had that really cool music that plays when you get to the Bowser area. It's really cool levels, just really cool character design. It's all so good. And it's so cute. Like when you go back and play it, it's so freaking cute. It's freaking cute as heck. This is definitely one of those games where if you were designing a 2D platformer, this is like the game I feel like most people will go to gain some sort of inspiration. The cool thing about Mario games, or like mainstay Mario games, is that there's no like, oh, choose what difficulty, or oh, choose, you know, like choose the color of your face. The game would get steadily harder as you go through it. And I feel like this game has like the perfect difficulty ramp. There shouldn't be a point where you have to go back and like get better. Like that doesn't exist here. Like you should just be getting better as the game goes on. It's great. I think it's like one of the most perfect games in the whole world. This game is also the reason why I hate water levels. I don't think they're bad. I just think I have too much anxiety to kind of just like put up with that. Those sleeping fish, I hate them. I hate them so much. They're cute, but they need to keep sleeping. They need to keep sleeping with the fishes. Also, if you haven't played this game, like, what are you doing? If you have a Switch, and you're paying for like all the online crap, get on it. I think it's so good. I think it holds up so well. That's all I have to say about Super Mario World. I feel like as more time goes on, like the Theraflu is like taking hold of me, and then like my opinions are getting a little bit more heated, so bear with me. Star Fox is so frustrating to me, not because like the game is like terrible or bad or anything. Star Fox is so frustrating to me because it's like one of the most underutilized IPs that Nintendo owns, and it's like it's not even that like it's a bad IP or that it's like so niche. It's like a slam dunk IP. Like if these guys could like just get it together and then just like make a Star Fox game for the Switch 2, I think maybe, just maybe, they would win me back. Probably not. I would probably just wait till it's like way cheaper. Yeah, it's frustrating. Also, Side note, the whole console bricking thing, hey, look, I'll show you something to brick. This was one of the first games I saw in my whole life that utilized like 3D. I don't know if you guys know about the lore behind Star Fox games or any of that crap. Nintendo loves just like inventing shit to like use once. Not once, but you know, low enough times that it's like they're just flexing on the invention. They like created like this thing is called like the FX chip or something like that, where that was used to make Star Fox. Like it's an invention that led to greater things. When Star Fox ended up being a success and like it was really cool and everything was in 3D, blah, blah, blah. Also like flying in a video game. I know that other people have made flying video games. I'd played flying video games before I played Star Fox, but it wasn't like a common theme for video games. So that was kind of like a big deal. You just fly through the level and shoot things and then like, you know, go through the little story. I recommend you play it. I also like don't recommend it. If you just want to play like the most optimal version of this, Star Fox 64 exists. I would rather direct you there because Star Fox 64 is essentially a Star Fox remake and what was supposed to be Star Fox 2. There was supposed to be a Star Fox 2, it got scrapped, and elements from that game actually went into Star Fox 64. So that's like the most optimum game that you can buy. Yeah, it's the same game, but just much better. So video games based on movies have historically not been great. That's just how it is. It's usually because when people did that, it's to capitalize on the success of the movie, even though the timing of the game was sometimes a little weird. I know there's some games that came out like way before the movie, so there's like zero context, and then there's some games that came out like way after the movie and the sales weren't great. The hype had already passed and people had moved on. We had Toy Story for the Super Nintendo and it sucked. It sucked so bad. It was so hard for like no goddamn reason. You played as Woody and he had this lasso and the lasso was kind of precise. Like that wasn't a hitbox, baby. That was a hit dot. It's one of those games that we had and we played because like we only had 4 games. The part that I always got stuck on was when you reach like Pizza Planet and then you get to like the claw machine. The claw machine is a boss fight and I could not get past it. I don't think about it often, but when I do, it just like makes me frustrated. Oh, and on top of being difficult as hell, this was like a roguelike, baby. Like this, if you died in a level and you made it like super far, you dead. Like if you dead, you dead. And you would start all over and play through the whole game again. My stubborn ass would just keep playing it. This is why I wonder why like, you know, Souls-like games like just never stick with me because of this game specifically. Maybe it's because I played this game so much that it has warded me from wanting to play any other game that was essentially that. I don't recommend you play this. I don't even think this is something you can like get because it's a licensed entity. There are ways to play it, I'm sure. I don't think you should work so hard for a game that it beats you into the ground incessantly. Or if you want to teach someone a lesson and you go, hey, you should play this game. And they go and play it and they're like, oh my god, it's the worst game I've ever played. I guess you can revel in the fact that they played a really hard game that they could not beat. I'm gonna be honest with you, little kindergarten me playing Super Nintendo games, I didn't know what was going on like half the time. However, that did not stop me from trying to engage in a very like honest and thoughtful way with the game. Super Mario RPG is one of those games. Reading what? I read at school, bitch. God, I'm so sicky. I was definitely a little too young to like kind of process RPGs in general. I feel like I was in that really like that sweet spot where like too young to process what the game was telling me, but old enough to understand that this was a game that had mechanics unlike all the other games I was playing. It wasn't real-time mechanics, it was like RPG mechanics, but I didn't know what they were necessarily. I just was pressing things that seemed right. It really appealed to like the little kid sensibilities, like just really colorful, like these little toy looking avatars. I would recommend it if I could remember what the game It's kind of, I know what it's generally about, but I do plan on playing it sometime in the future. Maybe I'll make a video about it. I don't know. I don't know if Nintendo would let me do something like that. They don't seem to be letting people do a lot these days. Yeah, that's it. This video was meant to be more lively. I'm sorry. I hope that you enjoyed this. Hopefully next month I'll come out with a much better video. I hope that you all have a good day, and I will see you sometime next month. Follow me on Blue Sky. You'll probably see me there more frequently. Hopefully I'll feel better next time too.